Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. We would like to encourage all of you to start typing on the chat the name of your business and the county where you are joining us from. Welcome.
I see some of our business owners that I see ever so often. Eddie Edwards, how are you?
I am wonderful.
Good, good. I'm trying to see who else, but.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're so happy. I see so many familiar faces, and as Anthony is saying, we're so happy to have so many of our great small business vendors to participate in today's webinar, and I'm pleased to welcome everyone to the webinar that's being presented today by the South Florida Anchor Alliance, which is a collaboration of regional institutions, healthcare systems, universities, school systems, and municipalities who have come together over the past several years to harness their collective multi-billion-dollar spending power and their vast human capital in order to create a more just, inclusive local economy. The Anchor Alliance itself is an initiative of the Health Foundation of South Florida. I'm very pleased to be here representing the Health Foundation of South Florida and the Anchor Alliance. The foundation is the region's largest philanthropic organization that's focused on advancing health equity across our community. This initiative, the Anchor Alliance, has been fostered and created with support from City Community Development. I'm happy to welcome Valeria Perez, the Vice President from City, who's been a great partner in this work with the Health Foundation, honestly, for many years. So with the support of City Community Development and a $1.3 million investment by the Health Foundation of South Florida, the member anchor institutions have worked together to develop and launch the regional marketplace, which aims to increase access to opportunities for local small businesses. I'd like to take a moment to thank and acknowledge all of these anchor members. For those of you who are not familiar with who they are, I know you will recognize these institutions as I share their names with you. So the regional marketplace includes University of Miami and UHealth, Miami-Dade County, Broward College, the City of Miami, Broward Health, Florida International University, Jackson Health Systems, Broward County, Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and Broward County Public Schools. And collectively, those organizations procure approximately $10 billion in goods and services here in our local community. So when we talk about the power of the regional marketplace, it is not just the power of the Health Foundation or those 10 institutions. It really is $10 billion in local procurement that we see as a wonderful opportunity that we are happy to bring to you today. At this point, I'm so happy to introduce Maribel and Anna, who come to us both from Miami-Dade County and Broward County, who are going to share more with you about the purpose of the marketplace and the work that we've been doing together. So Anna and Maribel, I'm happy to introduce you now.
Thank you so much, Lorraine, for that introduction. I'm Maribel Feliciano with the Broward County Office of Economic and Small Business Development. Welcome to our webinar today. For many years, you have been wanting a more efficient way for your local business to engage with major public and private institutions. And we've been wanting the same for you. We have been listening to you. And we know that you're busy running your business and you really don't have time to go to multiple websites to find out about solicitations.
That's right, Maribel. And so the Health Foundation of South Florida and South Florida Anchor Alliance partnership represents the first time in South Florida and nationwide that multiple institutions are collaborating to establish a regional marketplace to aid small local businesses with gaining access to contract opportunities.
And we know, because we work with small businesses on a daily basis, we know that local small businesses are truly are really the heartbeat of our communities and our local economy.
Correct, and that is why we foster growth and success among local small businesses by providing them with resources, opportunities, and support.
And when we're certain that when you win as a small business owner, the South Florida Anchor institutions win, and our community wins, and most of all, our families win as well. Thankfully, the Health Foundation of South Florida shares our vision, and they have created a framework for you to better access contracting opportunities in Miami-Dade and Broward County with 11 different institutions.
Correct. And so by shifting the procurement, hiring, and investment practices in ways that benefit local economy, anchor institutions can improve the economic well-being and security of the communities we all serve.
And we're so happy that you're here today, because today we're going to be telling you how to activate your profile. All of you have been preloaded into the system. So today you're going to learn how to activate your profile with the South Florida Anchor Alliance Regional Marketplace. You will have a great opportunity to scale your business, because we're going to give you free access to all our contracting opportunities from 11 institutions, but you only have to go to one online platform.
That's correct. So this free platform is the regional marketplace where we offer local small businesses free access to be matched to contracting opportunities for your individual business. It increases visibility and exposure to all 11 participating anchor institutions who collectively spend billions annually in South Florida. And find out how to best position your business to succeed.
And we really want to know who we have here today. So if you can please type on the chat the name of your business. We can see already that we have here businesses from Miami-Dade. We have consulting staff and businesses. We have marketing businesses from Broward County. We have a nonprofit from Palm Beach. So definitely share with us your company name, because we want to know who is here with us today. We have really high hopes for the impact of this regional marketplace. We know it's going to have a big impact on your business, but it cannot happen without you. And that's why today you're going to learn how to activate your profile. You're going to learn how to maximize the use of the marketplace, and even how to obtain free technical assistance. Did you hear that? Free technical assistance. Let's continue to make South Florida the hotspot for business growth and economic development. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Heather Tedesco with Avisare. Heather?
Thank you, Maribel, and hello, everyone. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here with us today. You should already be loaded into the Avisare system, but I am going to drop a link into the chat for you just in case. I know it's also in your email. We want to make sure that you have as much access and as easy access as possible. When you are already loaded into our system from one of the participating anchors, all you have to do is go into this reset password link that's in the chat or your email and enter in your business email, whatever you generally do business under. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you what that looks like. It's a really, really simple process. Whenever you've had a chance to go ahead and take a look. Perfect. I believe that the screen sharing is still disabled. There we go. Now it's up. Thank you. All right. So this is what that link looks like. It's extremely straightforward. Enter in your email, then you just hit request password reset, and a link will be sent directly to that email. Don't forget to check your spam folder or your promotions folder just to make sure. And then you'll be able to choose a new password for your account and gain access. If you run into any issues, or if you have a red box that pops up that says email not found in the system, go over to this bottom right-hand blue bubble and give it a click. That brings up our chat and email section, and you'll be able to send us a message to let us know that you need technical assistance or you haven't gotten the email yet, anything that comes up, including any questions that you might have about your actual profile itself. So when you are logging in, I'm sorry, and all you have to do to close that is just click the blue bubble again and it will disappear. When you are logging in, all you have to do is go to the app.avisare.com/login link. And then I'm going to go ahead and log into a vendor account that I've created here so that we can show you how to navigate the system. When you first log in, you will be, for the very first time, you'll be directed directly over to My Profile. This is where you are going to build your online profile to show all of the participating anchors exactly what you are about, what you bring to the table, and what makes you stand out. You have the option to add in any kind of imaging. You've got a header and your logo, your company information, including your contact email address, a description, any badges and certifications that you might have. This section is for if you are a certified small business owner or certified, Black or LGBTQ or minority or local. All of that can be found in this list. And you'll be able to scroll down through the certifying bodies that we have on the system and then select the certification name, get it uploaded, and it will appear on your profile for any anchor to see and any vendor who views your profile as well. We do have your company highlights and your products and services. The products and services are really important. These are how our system matches you to posted opportunities. And these are what NICs and NIGP codes are typically used for. But here we have a plain text system. Now, it allows us to ensure that you have as much specific products and services as you can add so that you get matched to the correct opportunities instead of having to wade through, a general contracting opportunity where you're getting notifications. If you just do drywall, you don't want to hear about roofing. So this really gives you the option to get extremely specific with what you do and what opportunities you're matched to. Our system also takes this information and automatically runs any posted opportunity against all of our profiles on the platform for our vendors. And it will send you a notification on your home screen when you have a potential match. It will also send you an email so you'll never miss out on anything that you might want to bid on. We also have the option for your business structure. And at the top, we've got a bunch of different sections for your marketing materials and your background. So our documents can include everything from white paper, data sheet, pricing sheet, portfolio, any of your marketing materials that you feel would be beneficial for any of the anchors that are viewing your profile. We also have case studies, just information on what you would have solved and resolved or what made you stand out in a particular project in the past. We have contacts for your business itself. And we have the status. These are your capabilities, how many employees you have, your technical skills, and then a revenue section that is private to you and any anchor that might be looking to actually contact you directly to give you an opportunity. This is really important to fill out just so that it gives the anchors as much information as possible, but it is never visible to another vendor on the profile. We also have clients, previous people you might have worked with, if you've worked with any of our anchors before, which if you're here, you probably have. And if not, we're excited to get you an opportunity to do so. But this is a great place if you have any references or previous clients that you really want to have stand out. From this section, once your profile is filled out, you can go ahead and search through all of the RFPs. Pardon me for just a moment. This is going to ask you if you want to remove or save changes. You're going to be able to go through all of the posted and active RFPs or opportunities available. These are just able to be viewed by anyone. And again, if you are matched, you will receive that notification itself. But these are able to be viewed by anyone, and you'll be able to go in and take a look at the specific details and products and services, the executive summary and project details, and then if there's any links directly to the e-bidding site or to the listing on another site, those are included as well. Then you have bid instructions. You can either click on bid, or you can click on bid now over here in the corner, and it'll take you to this page. Each of these bid instructions are unique to each anchor. E-bidding is not currently being utilized on the Avisare site, but don't worry, every single RFP includes specific bidding instructions to get you exactly where you need to go to get your voice heard and your proposal submitted. Any of these RFPs that are open are searchable and accessible by every vendor on the Avisare site. You're also able to view other vendors if you wanted to connect with your community or see who's around. So we have a lot of different types of a lot of different types of vendors on here from a lot of different places, but we are so excited to connect you to your local regional marketplace. That is who is active at the moment. We are absolutely posting everything that comes into our system, and it's a really great way to see how much of an impact this can have on your local economy and your local business. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. If you do have any questions, please drop them in the chat. We're very excited to answer them, or you can send them over to us through this blue bubble or through support@avisare.com. I'm also going to drop in the chat a link to better help you understand the marketing materials section on your profile itself, understand the documents and the case studies and how best to utilize those. I believe that is it. If anyone has any questions, though, please let me know.
Heather, can you please share with our businesses what they need to do if they want to like highlight any bids that they may be interested in coming back to? What would they have to do in the system?
Thank you so much, Maribel. I really appreciate that. Yes, absolutely. So for any bids that you are interested in, we actually have a favorite option over here on the right-hand side. You can always add it to favorites, and then when you go home, your favorites tab will have it collected for you. So it's an easy access section. You'll always be able to go back directly to that section, never lose track of anything in the ever-growing page of RFPs that we do have posted. You can also click that same heart and remove it, and then it will no longer appear on your homepage. You also have the option to download that RFP or print it out. A lot of times there will be files attached to the RFP. In some cases, those files and any additional packets will actually be on the specific e-bidding website. So just, again, click on those bid instructions, head over to the posting for that specific thing, and you'll be able to download the documents there if they are not included on Avisare. But you will always be able to print that out, and you will always be able to favorite that as well.
Thank you, Heather. And another question we get a lot is, what happens if I expand my services or my products, right? And I want to update my profile. We get that question a lot when we're certifying businesses. What do they have to do if they are, basically expanding the products and services that they offer? What part of their profile they need to update?
Absolutely. That's really easy as well. One of the best things about us is that we are always customizable. Just by logging in and clicking on My Profile, you are able to change anything that you have here. including scrolling down to your products and services and then just clicking add. You'll be able to search for anything either by these drop-down menus. For example, you suddenly decided that you're providing watches, you have the option to add that in, and then go ahead and that will show up right here on your profile. And if there are any RFPs posted for watches, you will automatically be matched and notified. If you ever want to remove that, the watch business just didn't work out, no problem. Click on the small X, and that'll take you off that list. And then at the very bottom, you'll just save it. Company details successfully saved. We are actually working on a quick question section for feedback. So that will be upcoming. For the moment, you don't have to worry about that, but we are going to be asking for feedback from our vendors very soon. And then that will be all set to go.
Thank you so much, Heather. We have a question on the chat from Lynette. She wants to know if I cannot find a match for what my services for my business does. And I think she provides wellness workshops for employees and wellness gifts. What do you recommend?
In that option, I would actually utilize the chat feature right over here. And I would work with one of our customer service representatives who are able to, they know the system a little bit better. They know the phrasing. We can get pretty creative with our phrasing. And we can also get extremely specific with our phrasing. So instead of just wellness gifts, we would go by the description. Instead of just wellness services, if you provided something like counseling, or if you did meditation or something like that, we would be able to very specifically input those. And then I'm actually making a note and a list of any of these phrases that don't pop up initially when you look at them. I take that back to my tech team, and we're able to go ahead and work on expanding that taxonomy so that we have as much inclusion as possible.
Thank you so much, Heather. That is an excellent question, Lynette. Thank you for asking that, because we may have other businesses that may experience the same, and now we know how to actually address that issue. Do we have any other questions from our audience? Please type your questions on the chat. Well, thank you, everyone. I think we're ready to move to our next speaker.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Maribel. That was awesome. And Heather, love the presentation. To our business owners, I cannot underscore how important this moment is for your business, and how grateful we all need to be to the Health Foundation of South Florida for gifting us this platform of Avisare. My name is Anthea Pennant. I'm the Associate Vice President for Advancement Services at Broward College. And I have been a longtime advocate for small business owners. So I am particularly thrilled that we're here today and just really trying to share this information with each of you business owners. $10 billion in opportunities. You saw the platform, Avisare, that will allow you to register your business, and you've already done that if you're here, but taking your profile to the next level. But I want to take a minute to just share with you about the a little about the capacity building program. Now, the Health Foundation, having provided support, financial support for the Avisare platform, they could have stopped there and not do anything else. And all of us would have been excited that there is a centralized place that you can go and register your business and have access to government opportunities that exist across the 2 counties. But they didn't stop there. They decided that it was important for us to get a better sense of who you are as a business owner, and for us to understand your level of readiness. Next slide, Lisa. So all of the anchor government agencies, basically, we all came together and worked with Lisa to create this concept called the South Florida Anchor Alliance Capacity Advisory Committee, and our partnership through Broward College and our 2 partners in Miami-Dade and Broward. And the goal is to assess your level of readiness. Because if I said to you right now, we have a contract for you, or you are successful in obtaining a contract for $1 million, would you really be ready to take that contract to a place of successful completion? And some of you would say, yes, I won that $1 million contract. And some of you may be ready to do that, but others may not be so ready. And so we want to make sure that we're helping you get all of the resources that you need to have your business ready to take on the challenge of a new contract. So we're looking at business owners based on those who might be ready now. Some might be ready soon, some not ready yet, and some may just never be ready anytime soon, right? Or maybe government contracting is not the place for you to have your business, perhaps if you have a nonprofit organization. But let's just focus on those of you who are ready now. We certainly want to know if you're ready right now so we can guide you in the right path. So we want to encourage you to do the assessment, because that will really help us get a sense of your administrative structure. You know, have you gotten all the certifications that you need in your financial status, meaning basically, do you have the bonding that you need? Do you have the credit capacity to access additional resources if you were to get a contract today? Your ability to market your business. And we see, you know, other small business owners that are in the marketing business, maybe that's an opportunity. Research and development, do you understand exactly how to research your bid? And of course, the project management. Once you're successful in obtaining that bid, how do you manage it moving forward? And so that's where we came up with the idea that we needed an assessment tool to help you through that process. Lisa, next slide. And so the assessment tool, and you'll be able to access that link in the chat, and certainly on the Avisare site, the link is there as well. And you know, you can reach out to any of the government agencies that you're seeking to do business with that is a part of this group, and we will make sure you have access to the link. But if you're in the chat, go ahead and get that link right now, because this is a really critical step in you obtaining free technical resources. You heard that before, right? Free technical resources. Once you're able to do the assessment, you go through, once you're able to register on Avisare and you complete the assessment, we will be able to direct you to this network of resources that we have pulled together through our collaborative in Miami-Dade County and in Broward County. So in Broward County, we have SBDC, and in Miami-Dade, we have Prospera. And these two partners are helping us identify, once you've done that assessment, these two partners are doing a deeper dive to leverage the resources that you need. So just to explain, the process starts at Broward College. You do this assessment, and we have a team at Broward College that will be working through the assessment tool to make sure that you've answered the questions correctly, and that if there is anything missing, and we actually do an outreach, part of our customer service strategy, and we're calling you to make sure that you've properly completed the assessment tool. Once you've completed the assessment tool, we determine in the initial phase your level of readiness. After that readiness is identified, your information is sent to our partner in either Broward, if you're a Broward-based business, or Miami-Dade, if you're a Miami-Dade business. And these two partners will do a deeper diagnostic of your level of readiness. Once they've determined how ready you are, they will either leverage resources to guide you to a point of readiness. And if you're already ready to go, we're going to go ahead and forward your information to one of the government agencies. So there is no shame in any of your game. If you are not ready, that is okay. We will help you get ready. And so before you come off this webinar today, I want to encourage you to click on the link in the chat and complete the assessment. It's the only way that we can leverage resources to help you on your path to obtaining one of these government contracts. And that's basically it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthea, Anna, and Maribel. I think it's been, and Heather, for those great presentations. I hope the small business owners on the site took some great notes, because I think they got some really great information. And I would kind of reiterate two things that I heard that are really important for small businesses is to activate, if you haven't already, your profile on Avisare, which is the platform for the regional marketplace. And then, as Heather shared with you, all of the important ways that you can make sure that you're marketing your business by populating your profile with as much information as you can, so that when those matches are made to the RFPs that are going up from those 11 institutions, Avisare knows to make sure to make the right connections for you. It will save you a lot of time, bring RFPs right into your email, and really give you the opportunity to know what's happening across Miami-Dade and Broward County, so that you can secure those contracts. And then, as Anthea shared with you, the assessment link is in the chat. It's also on the Avisare site. Health Foundation is really happy to be able to provide that extra funding, because we know that securing those contracts and helping you to scale your businesses is good for the health and well-being of South Florida. So we're very happy for the partnership that we have with the 11 institutions, proud of the South Florida Anchor Alliance and the regional marketplace, and really look forward to hearing feedback from the small businesses as you compete, bid, and win contracts with our anchor institutions. So thank you again to everyone who attended the webinar today. We hope it was very informative for you, and all of us stand ready to support in every way we can. So thank you, everyone, and have a great afternoon. If there are any questions still remaining, we're happy to answer them. Thank you, everyone, so much. Have a great afternoon.